Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Today we are here with week number 34 of the hashtag 52 projects. Sorry if my angle's off. I hit my camera setup and I can't get it to go back right, so sorry. But anyway, this is going to be super. It's 8 1/4 by 8 1/4 box. Look at how gorgeous this box is. I needed a box to fit a swap that I'm doing, and I didn't want to do a chipboard box because let's face it, they take forever to make. So I wanted something quick. I went to my girl Sam Donaldson, who is Pootles here, or Pootles Papercraft here on YouTube. She did a it's called Huge Lidded Christmas Box, but I changed the measurements to fit what I needed. Her box was 6 by 3. Mine is 8 1/4 by 2. So I just needed it to fit a 5 by 7 thing inside. So I changed the measurements, but I definitely want to give her credit because her video is the one that I watched that inspired me to make this. So I'm going to give the credit to her. Okay, so all you need are 2 sheets of paper. You need cardstock for the base, and then you need a lid, both of them 12 by 12. This is very easy, guys. Let me show you. So this box is gorgeous. Look at this. I used this Christmas paper that Brittany, BB's, oh my God, Brittany, what is your thing? BB's Crafts. She gonna kill me. Gifted to me. And I think this ribbon was off one of her packaging as well. Obviously, I'm going to do the ribbon nice. It's just that I have to do a video what's inside of this box. So I didn't want to tie it all nice and then have to redo it. All right, so go ahead and get your 2 sheets of paper. We're going to work with the base or the bottom first, which mine is the solid blue cardstock underneath this one. And all you're going to do is score it at 2 inches all the way around, okay? I don't know why my lighting's acting up. I have my out light on, and usually that's perfect, but today, I don't know. So 2, rotate it, 2, rotate it, 2, rotate it, 2. Okay, now we're going to take the lid, switch it out, and again, just like I showed you guys, I think it was last week on the 6 by 6 box or whatever week it was, we're going to pull the lid out just slightly to the right. So those of you who have the Martha Stewart, you're good because you're going to use the triangle line. But for those who do not have the Martha Stewart board, all you need is like a shim. So like just use another piece of cardstock that you have and put it up against here, and that'll give you that same exact measurement. Or you can just kind of eyeball it. It doesn't have to be exact. Just pull it out a little tiny bit. Okay, that just makes the lid snug. And you're going to score it at 2. So rotate it, pull it out, score at 2. Rotate, pull it out, and score at 2. Last time, rotate, pull it out, score at 2. Obviously, where you score will give you different size box. So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and work with our lid. And we're just going to burnish. Now, there's 2 different methods you can do the flaps. I will show you the traditional box way on the lid, and then I will show you the rotate way on the bottom, which we've done both here. It doesn't matter which way you do it. It looks nice either way. All right, take our big scissors. I'm going to cut to the right of the score line, miter and miter. I'm going to cut to the left of this score line, and I'm going to miter and miter. Oh, and I forgot my whole spiel before the whole thing. For those of you, if this is your first time watching hashtag 52 projects, basically 52 projects are just a simple project that I bring to you every week that I find on Google, Instagram, Pinterest, and makeup, what have you. Yeah, they're just fun, you know, mojo making craft projects, and they're also great for your craft fairs. There's the spiel. I can't remember if I said it. If I did, now y'all got it twice. All right, so I'm just gonna flip the lid over and do the same to the top that I did to the bottom. I'm gonna cut to the right of the score line, miter, and on this one, left. Ooh, I cut a lot out of that one. Oh well. Okay. So this is the traditional box making. Now you're just gonna put your tabs in and we are good to go. I'm gonna use wet glue. Sorry for the blurry because I'm just moving around crazy like. I'm just putting glue on so you guys can see it. Or you don't have to see it. I know it's blurry. Alright, so glue or score tape or whatever you're using. Put that in there. This one that I really chunked out and made it a baby tab, it'll still work. Boxes are forgiving. Okay. And we're going to turn around and do the same. Glue the tabs in. If it goes blurry, we're just gluing the tabs in. Just a regular traditional box. Tabs, nothing exciting, nothing, you know, we didn't reinvent the wheel, it's still round. Alright, just line your edges up and adhere that glue. Okay. Use your helping fingers if you need to, like if you are going to do a whole bunch of them. Whatever. Alright, I'm just going to make sure, because I'm actually using this box, so I need to make sure this is really glued properly. Alright, so there's my lid. Blurry as heck, but it'll be okay. Okay, now let's go ahead and varnish our box. Our bottom, I should say our base. And yes, varnishing on boxes is a very key, essential part of box making. You don't want a sloppy edge box. Alright, this is the rotate method. So, we are going to put a bottom square in our right hand, and we're going to go ahead and cut slightly to the left of that scored line. Miter it. Maybe don't take out as big as chunks as I am, but today is a chunk day, I guess. Okay, so now that's in your right hand. You're going to rotate it so it's at the top right. So rotate it, it's at the top right. Now, on the bottom right, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Sorry you're going to see my mess, but you need to see this part. My whole desk is a mess. Okay, so now your new square's in your bottom right. So we're going to do the same thing, slightly to the left of that score line, small chunk, okay? Now we're going to take that bottom right tab, we're going to rotate it to it's at the top right, and just keep repeating it. So now we're at the bottom right tab, and we're going to go to the left of the score line and chunk. Okay, left, chunk, and chunk. Okay, and then one more time, you're going to take that bottom right and make it the top right. This is your last one you're going to do. Okay, and then we're just going to go to the left, chunk. Yes, I do enjoy saying chunk. There we go. That's a nice one. I didn't cut half the daggone tab off. Now, the difference between the two is that if you see here, you just get one tab on each section as opposed to two tabs. It kind of just cuts down the bulk. It's really your preference, how you want to do it. I don't, I honestly don't have a preference. It's just whatever I'm feeling, that's what I do. It honestly doesn't make me any difference. Unless I'm doing like a small box, and then it makes all the difference in the world, to be honest. All right, so I'm just gluing the tabs. I like to do both tabs at the same time. And then find my edges, and find my edges. So I will show you the difference in 1 second. Let my glue have a chance to grab. Okay, so if you can kind of see here, one tab is on this side, one tab is on this side, one tab, so on and so forth. But in the lid, if you do it the traditional way, then you have two tabs on one side and no tabs on the other. So it doesn't matter, honestly. All right, now your lid should fit snugly if you did it correctly. Oh my gosh. Mine might be a little too snug, or I just can't put the lid on for some reason. It's probably user error. Look at that. It works perfectly. Nice and snug. And you shouldn't have any bowing or anything. Look, I'm holding it just by the sides, this lid. I'm going to try to grab it just by the lid. See, it's not going anywhere. It's nice and snug, but it's not too tight to be obnoxious. I can still just take it, push my fingers under there, and push it out. It's not obnoxiously tight. So that is the tutorial, again, inspired by Sam Donaldson, who is Pootles Papercrafts, but I changed the measurements. All right, guys, thanks for watching.